SPICED is a collaborative research project and received funding from the European Union's 7th Framework Programme for Research, Technological Development and Demonstration. SPICED aims at securing the food chains from primary production to consumer-ready food. SPICED is comprised by a unique consortium of 11 experienced institutions from 7 European countries. It includes partners from industry, academia and food authorities. The EU market is one of the largest markets for spices and herbs in the world. The structure of SPICED addresses the entire food chains of spices and herbs and their protection against biological and chemical contaminations. SPICED is structured into 6 work packages with the main target on consumers' health. These commodities are imported in dried and crude form from producing regions outside of the EU. Many alerts from European countries via the Rapid Alert System for Food and Feed (RASFF) over the past years included spices and herbs, indicating the need of monitoring these commodities. The SPICED experts evaluated potential entry points of contaminations within the different value chain steps. The work also included the assessment of survival capacities of agents that are of relevance for risk assessment. Moreover, different sampling strategies were compared to improve food safety control. This is important because contaminations are often very heterogeneously distributed within a batch of spices or herbs. Although used at relatively low amounts, spices and herbs are contained in almost every processed food, including ready-to-eat products. Thus, a high number of consumers could be exposed to contaminated spices and herbs derived from a single batch. SPICED experts investigated and improved sample preparation and diagnostics. Next to on-site screening and high-throughput detection methods, one focus was set on the differentiation between live and dead bacteria in spices and herbs. The established methods are based on different approaches covering cultural, molecular biological, immunological, cell sorting and microscopic approaches. In addition, Studies on the survival or stability of biological agents in spices and herbs were performed. A set of rapid and cost-efficient methodologies for detecting contaminations of spices and herbs with chemical agents have been developed by the SPICED experts. The application of several spectrometric and spectroscopic fingerprinting techniques has been evaluated. SPICED experts developed rapid and cost-efficient methodologies for the detection of natural and accidental contaminations of spices and herbs and to ensure their authentication. Efficient measures for prevention of and response to foodborne incidents caused by biological or chemical contaminations are of particular importance to protect the consumer. To improve prevention of foodborne outbreaks or exceeding of regulatory limits, risk monitoring is crucial. SPICED experts investigated and assessed different monitoring and control systems. Moreover, microbial reduction treatments of spices and herbs were evaluated. In case of a foodborne incident, the identification and tracing of commodities is most relevant and thus should be accomplished promptly. Therefore, reporting and alerting systems have been analyzed regarding possibilities, limitations and improvements for the spices and herbs supply chains.
This is the first project that focuses on the diverse and complex food chains of spices and herbs by taking major natural, accidental and deliberate contaminations into account. So far as I know, the SPICE project is unique regarding the research on spices and herbs in Europe. Due to the global trade, spices and herbs are not only traded between European countries, but concern the whole food supply chain over continents. To cover all these issues in this research project, it has been important to initiate an international consortium. SPICED integrates 11 competent institutions from 7 European member states. One initial activity was to get familiar with the challenges in a safe spice and herb supply chain and to identify vulnerable points from farm to fork. Increasing the knowledge on these chains and their vulnerable points is of particular importance to prevent contaminations. The project is dealing with the development of improved and new analytical methods for the detection of biological and chemical agents. Traditionally, official authorities and food business operators focused on the investigation of food of animal origin. Due to several foodborne outbreaks caused by non-animal food, including spices, the analysis for these foodstuffs are increasing. Because of their ingredients and composition, herb and spice matrices need specific preparation for the diagnostic of contaminants. Besides microorganisms, e.g. pathogens like Salmonella, also chemical contaminations are of concern, such as heavy metals and pesticide residues. Moreover, the detection of adulteration due to illegal treatment with e.g. dyes is in focus of the SPICED project. Some spices and herbs are known to have antimicrobial properties which influence the detection and survival of microbes. Therefore, tenacity studies were conducted. Further, efficient monitoring strategies in combination with corrective measures such as decontamination are important to ensure the product safety. The SPICE research project supplies the consortium with valuable results which will be further disseminated to the relevant stakeholders and can be used for further activities. By addressing all these issues, the SPICED research will help to improve the safety of daily food, most of which include spices or herbs.